Alright, good morning, evening, whatever. So, I think with the bear attempt last time, I got food maybe secure, probably. Currently, issue, we don't have enough energy. So that's the next step to deal with. For that, I think I need a lot more carbon. And maybe silicon. Definitely have some carbon over there. And I think I'm currently building another mining ship for that purpose. Yes. So that will be the next step to deal with. And then let me just re-equip myself. We have the fleet, silicon, carbon. Do it like that. But yeah, the main issue, which was food, should, I think, now be fine. Parenti is cleared. You need maintenance, right. I think this one's gonna be the next thing to do then, which is gonna need a bunch of resources. Thankfully, I think we should have enough iron production or alloy production to cover that. As long as we're not building anything here. Since neither carbon nor silicon are really required here. And we should absolutely have enough. We should absolutely have enough, what's it called? Food production. Now with the farm. And for the farm, I need additional energy. I can cover one, but that's about it, and I'm not allowed to build anything else in the meantime. Due to a strike, you are on extra hours. Why are you on extra hours?
A violent strike has started on board the Tycoon.
Oh, riots have broken out.
Accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
You're on strike because they are... You are on extra hours because they're striking. Right, let's just turn some of those off. To turn you back to optimal, we still have high enough food production. And what I'm gonna do is set up a second food storage here. Just so we can always harvest all of that.
Administrator, you can implement
New policy. Yeah, you know what, just... intense propaganda. Now we have enough workers again, so turn you on, turn you on, turn you on, turn you on, turn you on. Technology mushroom wall has been unlocked, so let's continue with... I have to unlock everything anyway, but I think I'll first do the fire station. Because if we have something to prevent fires, then it's probably gonna have fires at some point. To Tatra V8, we are delivering materials. Infirmary has been disabled, wonderful. And in this case here, I can build additional housing. The mushroom wall does require waste disposal. Which... I don't know if I want to do that. I know for a fact that the people do not like the waste disposal policies. Have a DLS center over here, I think. How much space do I still have for memorials then? I can just put those there. I don't actually need the mushroom farms anymore, the insect farms anymore, I don't think. Right, you cost too much. You don't actually cost too much, but first we need to deliver... That should actually be all of the alloys, yes. So I could build the DLS here. If in any way possible, I'm gonna do the generous food thing for as many places as possible as soon as I have massive overproduction.
A science ship has arrived at its
You
destination.
have arrived, so get close to the cargo ship, hold the cargo ship. I've seen this one. That does, I think, actually give me another cargo ship, which I don't actually quite need at the moment. We have 50, meaning I think I can go ahead and start... No, we need 75, we have 60. Two more needed over there. How much have I set for Sector 1? You actually go for max. Okay, I wonder whether I need a second... Whether I'm gonna need a second of these. Just industrial sectors. I'm not entirely sure what the... I've never been to the next technology tree, so I don't know what's available. I believe... I assume that energy production is in there as well.
A science ship team
And
has
then...
completed a task.
I assume we're gonna need just a full-on... Port cargo ship. I believe we're gonna just need a full-on, space sector. I forgot you require energy. That was stupid of me.
The crew's trust in your leadership.
I am aware, thank you, but it's going back up again.
Power supply overloaded.
You have 100, you have 20. But we do produce enough. Right, then. I can fit housing here and then here, which is exactly large enough that I can then do another farm there, which, again, first I'm gonna need some more power. We have a new boat. We have number 5. I'm not sure. I got an achievement for that. Wonderful. Deltoid on Sector 3. You will focus on carbon, followed by silicon and ice. What did overload us here? What did I build? Doesn't actually matter. I'm just gonna turn you off.
Power restored.
I built something that requires 5. Not entirely sure. Wait, do the boats require energy? I don't know. I don't think they would, since they're out in space, but
Science ship team has
possible.
completed a task.
Tetra has finished a task. Interrogate the PA. And then I'm not gonna make it a cargo ship for myself if I have the option not to, because, well, I don't have the space for it right now. Maintenance. I wonder how big the fire. Oh right, I could build batteries here, which I should probably do at some point anyway. But do it slowly so we don't overload. Battery. Gonna need additional batteries here at some point as well, I think. How many workers do I actually need here? I have 23 remaining, and if I want to build...
A science
the other factories. You're gonna need 30, you're gonna need 15. And then stability, we're gonna need a few more. So 40, 55. Fire station is also gonna need a few more. Unlock the waste treatment center. Maintenance, fire station, how big? Not that big. Do I have anything that is 5 spaces big that can fit in there? I don't think I do. You're 6 by 6. The Chronic Center would look in the wrong direction. All of the space stuff is just gigantic anyway. Another stockpile maybe, but that's about it. Oh well, I'm not gonna have to think about it right now. You are done. Right, recover the cargo ship. Apparently I do not have a choice in that matter. Then get me some more carbon. Are we out of iron? Not quite. We have a bit more to gather here. 423. Okay, that should last us for a little bit. That does sound like it'll last for a little while. A new request. What do we have? Ah, yeah. It takes too long, so now they're all angry again. You're on extra hours. Transfer some workers. We have 214 of... Transfer... How many workers do you need? 1. Okay. Transfer 5 from Sector 2 to Sector 3. But now I kinda can't get additional people. I do have enough polymers now for additional power. So let me go ahead and build that. You still need food. Station. Over the last 5 cycles we've had a decrease, but it should still be fine. Also, what is your specialization? You don't have a specialization. You have industry. You don't have a center.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Okay. If it's just a breakdown, that's fine.
Administrator, you can implement
New
a new
policy. Disposal of corpses, body recycling. Yeah, nobody likes that.
Transfer complete.
Relation transfer complete. So you are positive. Actually, you're negative. So what can I build to stop that? Right, for stability, the genetic conatus is gonna be good for your area. If I could fit it here. Without an issue. I think I'm gonna fit it back here. Like this, like that. It's gonna take a long while to produce, since I have neither the alloys nor the electronics. Cargo ship on the way back. Again, I don't have space for you, unfortunately. Another probe. I think it is time to just go for the Protagoras here.
A probe has completed its scan.
Ice, carbon. We don't need that much ice, I don't think. Okay, more energy. That is great. I need silicon, which I don't think we have. Actually, we do. 60 more silicon. Another probe can go here. Since we're gonna have to interact with the Protagoras anyway. Later.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
That's fine. How much focus do you have? Enough that I can re-enable you. And you. I probably should try to get another solar panel in soon-ish. But first, that thing. You need 5. I've set you to 5 as well. Yeah, but we don't have any. And you produce 1 every 3 cycles? Yeah. I think I can move that up if I have the... Where is it? Here, electronics.
A probe has completed its scan.
Requires tier 3 for everything. 20 fewer workers, 10 fewer workers, 20 silicon now produces 1, 25. Oh, so you just go in order. Intelligent tech... Okay, so first I need the intelligent lab for that, which is here, which requires level 3. And then I can work on the electronics factory, so that's gonna take a while. You're delivering over here so we can build. How much have I set here for alloys? Put that... What do you... Okay, put it down to 3rd priority, 3 priority, low priority, whatever. So this sector gets a little bit... I'm not sure whether I want to build an EVA airlock here. I think it might nearly be necessary for whenever we have more hull damage coming in. But I kind of hope that we can prevent that, or, well, ignore that, I think is the correct wording there. Okay, we have delivered everything. The Protagoras Ripley to the Protagoras. Do I need to send the probe on anything else? More carbon and silicon and iron, but is it necessary? I don't think it is, but it doesn't hurt either.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
You're the genetic Conatus, which, if I recall correctly, is the one that gets... Stupid math. What is it? Memorials. Genetic Conatus. Marduk is industry.
A probe has completed
Genetic Conatus and tier 1 food. Right. We've completed the scan, so how much is that? About 100... Actually, exactly 160 iron. 13 carbon, 156 silicon. Right, check the Protagoras. We need to drill through the ice. Again.
A science ship team has completed a task.
So the pioneers are in. And they will produce science now and then, which we're just gonna siphon up immediately. And after a while they want to come back. At which point I could say no and just leave them on basically a frozen hellscape. Or I could say yes, which I did last time and I probably will again because I'm not that mean a person. You still have extras because 3 workers are injured. Turn that off. We still go positive. As soon as that memorial is up, we should be completely fine, I think. Also, I may just want to tear those down, since we not really need them. And then I should actually check what else they built back there, because I think I put you a bit. This is. Oh, I can just put additional population centers there. Okay, that's fine then. Or this way around with a farm in between. Of course, these are just 4 white, so they are a total of 12. Right, makes sense. What I can then also do is increase my farm area. This annoys me. I think I'll just leave space so we can get a road through. Actually, this is 5. If I do 5 and have a road here, I could build something that's 5 big, which... what is 5 big? This is too big. Yeah, it's 6. The alternative life center could fit there. Which is probably also not too bad to have that, and then I can build something bigger there, maybe an EVA airlock. Okay. 7 out of 9, and then that would be 8 and 9. These two, and then I can do one more. And I can just have housing here. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I should have enough workers because I don't have the insect farms active anymore. You have a meeting Protagoras, diagnostic analysis. Sure. Leave the Protagoras. Put that in the queue next. Yeah, we need the how many electronics do we have? 3. But not currently any silicon. Oh, we have silicon, just came in. Okay. Good. Silicon is getting drilled by 2 ships at the same time. Why is you so big? Wait, do they get new graphics on higher level? That's kinda cool. I never noticed that. Kinda makes sense that you can drill faster if you have just 2 additional arms. No idea where you got them. Apparently we just have scavengers with us. Oh, I can set a new policy. Intense propaganda. Then we can build a new factory, the waste treatment center, which is probably gonna be a no. Since again, they really do not like if you do the waste treatment thing. And then we get the cell housing, so we have everything unlocked. Well, 5 silicon are missing. I think at this point I can get rid of these as well, since this is just completely filled. You produce 11 per cycle, so 88 food every cycle, harvested after 10 cycles. That is kinda nuts. And you can't even deliver anywhere because this is just full. Let me actually change that for food to just grab 100. And then we can slowly get rid of those. Cargo ship has become more experienced. Oh, incoming transmission.
Administrator, analysis of the Protagoras has been completed. Frozen, mostly depressurized and out of power.
Yes.
Sectors 3 signs of looting are present.
We have.
Administrator,
We have heard this before. And I still think that this guy just sounds like... Not this guy, the... What is it called? Right, we will reestablish internal infrastructure. With you. The Valhalla sound system just sounds like the Vanir. The CEO. Okay, we are gonna need more iron.
an accident has occurred in the
That's
typhoon.
fine. Oh shit, we're apparently out of water. Is there no water around? There is no water to collect. Just straight up. But there is a lot of water to drill. So... that is probably gonna happen soon. Oh yeah, we're drilling here. 920 people to collect. That's gonna take a while. And then also to unfreeze them, that's also gonna take a while. Research this next.
A probe has completed its scan.
So one of those mining ships is gonna go for the iron here next, of which we have 442. That should be enough. If we survive that long. You're full and just don't need anything. How many electronics? 5. 0 over here. Silicon being unloaded. Lovely. Unfortunately, it's only 25, so the electronic we will not get another electronic out of this until the next load comes in. I do wonder if we run into the UN at some point. I still find it funny that somehow they got enough funding to build an entire fucking space station. And that they apparently found enough competent people to actually build it. That is the most unrealistic part about this game. I wonder how thick the hull is.
Occurred in the typhoon.
If we just have a massive fucking foundry inside of it. Yeah, you can actually kind of see it there. Okay, have a bit of maintenance. Cargo ship Urk, resource transfer, Sampo and Nagelfur. They actually also do get different looks here. That's kinda neat. That's actually kinda great. Wait, do the science ships are both still tier 1? Apparently they what the fuck? Huh. Apparently that was out. I lost my train of thought. Right, you are waiting for alloys. You are producing. You don't need alloys. You were doing for electronics, which went over there. Well, that's just great. However, I think I'd rather just wait instead of changing it. It's... You have extra hours. Why do you have extra hours? Okay, you know what? Turn that off. No extra hours. Water is going down. Cell housing has been unlocked.
You can implement a new policy.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pause here. Nuclear power plant. 3 to 8 hydrogen into 75 to 200 power per cycle. Okay. That's not low power. That's not low, I mean, it's train station. Also allows for the expansion of some buildings' influence to all sectors. Okay. A drone bay. Constructions those drones. Drones can be used to quickly transfer up to 10 units of a resource at a time between sectors, so just better transfer with... what the fuck? That's a large amount of upgrades. You just... 50 waste per cycle to fulfill all water. You, I assume, are gonna produce waste. Algae farm. Allows for the creation of automatic harvesting of up to 4 algae plantations using moderate amount of water to produce a large amount of food. So you are... Are you a moderate? You are using a significant, you are using a moderate amount. Observatory provides 1+1 stability in the sector but reduces max hull integrity of Tycoon. Exo Fighting Dome provides 2 stability. The bonus can be extended to each connected via train station. So we just built an arena. That's great. A Hull Temple. Provides +1 stability whilst the cult of the Hull is propagating in a sector. Praise it, feed it, be it. Health Center. Capacity to heal up to 100 injured crew members simultaneously. The center can accommodate injured crew members from other sectors connected by train station. That is great. And that's probably going in my Sector 1. Because Sector 1 is just gonna be my non-worker sector. So it's gonna be population dense anyway. And I'm pretty sure that that is similar. The infirmary isn't population focused. Okay, that's a bit weird. It's the 365th cycle. I'm still impressed that we apparently only eat every 5 days. I could not do that. Pretty sure. Do we have water again? Ice, rather. I think it went up, so yeah. Okay, in minimal quality housing. That's just a Soviet housing block. Okay. I'm probably not gonna use those. Still need the 2 electronics there. I think the first thing I want to research is actually algae farm. And then see how big that is. However, after that, I will probably focus on just upgrading stuff I already have. And then probably get a new sector and focus that on energy production, maybe with nuclear power plants. Because making sure we have enough energy is gonna be necessary. Where are all my cargo ships? You're carrying iron. You are carrying carbon. You are carrying stuff towards... No, you're carrying ice. You are carrying stuff towards the Protagoras, right. How much do we still need? All of 100, okay. Iron over here, 285. We have enough iron to collect, it's just gonna take us a while. However, We could upgrade that. Okay, so for this I need to... the retractable telescope has been researched, which means I believe we can now build that. Yeah. Cost 60, we can just do that. We have the necessary polymers. Then having just like this health center and the Exo Fighting Dome, and the observatory probably can't do it.
An important message from our colonization mission requires your
Oh.
attention.
Yeah, repatriate them. I'm
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
apparently the wrong decision. I'm pretty sure that the people are gonna be a bit miffed if we don't repatriate them and just leave them to die on a frozen planet. I'm pretty sure most people are kind of against that. Bit my tongue. Right. Also, one of the first things I want to research actually is, where is it? Sun housing, force perspective, capacity of housing is increased, power cost is reduced. While the waste recycling policies in effect, housing produces one waste at a rate of 1 per 20 inhabitants over 15 cycles, which capacity of housing is increased by 30%. I think this only works on the cell housing. Power cost is reduced by 2. Yeah, the Batista guy kind of a dick. Where is it? The crew quarters. Group decrionization, however. The Domotic Quarter. That I want to research. I assume that's a new type of house, a new type of building, and I want to see how big that is so I can plan with that. We need, okay, still 2 electronics, meaning we need 60 more silicon, which we have over here. 33 and 5. That is not enough. Where do we have more silicon? Down here? Down here. Ooh, that's a lot of silicon apparently. We have repatriated. Ready for extraction, repatriate the colonists, anti-listing protocol, and then the Bergson can just go back to the Tycoon. You are, I think, done in this sector. For now. How much energy do you use, actually? You use no energy. Okay, that's good. Lunaclism is population, so that's gonna go in here at some point. And then the Marduk Memorial is for industry, so that's gonna be in here at some point. But not right now. This kinda needs to finish so we don't have that negative. This thing, it annoys me. Yeah, later today I will go to a board game meetup, and then we'll see what we play there. We'll see what we will play there. Currently it's looking like we play 7 Wonders. And afterwards we will see. Since we are 6 people today, if I understood correctly, we're gonna have to look for games that actually can be played in a large amount of people, in a large group. I feel like I need more iron collecting ships. I kind of always seem to be out of that. $33 has been delivered.
A probe has completed
You
its
are
scan.
delivering... No, you are grabbing resources. Probe has completed its scan. Both immediately stop with the ice, but there is enough ice around. Especially since we need to drill through this entirely as well, if I'm recalling correctly. How much do we have here? 66, so that's already enough. 59 and another 90, so that's about 215. I think it's exactly 215, but whatever. Right, the silicon should help.
An accident has occurred.
Okay. Hull integrity is slowly going up. Should probably... food. So how big are you? You are 4x6. So you would actually kind of fit in here. How much do you cost? 50 and 3. If I pause here and do that... No, I can't. Check. Okay. Build that. And then as soon as that is done, I'm gonna set up one algae farm, which also only costs 9 and 5, so it's not that much more expensive than a crop farm. Where is... You are waiting for resources, are you? Waiting to dock. I think it's waiting for alloys to be delivered. Which been using it for the repairs, so we always have a little bit of a loss there. But should be good in us. Okay, one more. Coming in right now. There it is. That means we have 66 delivered, meaning 34 is still gonna need to be delivered. Which means we're gonna have a trip with exactly one alloy on it, I'm pretty sure. So that's great. I hope it carries the food at the same time. Research has been completed on this planet. I wonder if we find better colonizable planets where we can just leave people. Okay, this one's done. They are now neutral. Where is populate no stability DLS center? Does fit here, would fit there. And then we have 4 spaces left, which could fit an algae farm. But first, again, I kind of want to build one. Actually, it wouldn't fit an algae farm because the algae farm has to look like... It would fit an algae farm. If we do it like that. So let's go ahead and do that. And then put the food to the left, the algae fields. And see how much food that produces. We're gonna need more electronics. I hope we are on that. All of that has been mined. How many workers do you actually have? 108 available. So you can fulfill that request. And then you have... How many? You have 25 remaining. 4, 15 and 15. However, I can get rid of some of those. Probably actually all of those. Oh shit. Okay. Activate you to Sector 3 and Sector 3 I think is fine. Have some more workers here for absolute food overflow. We are actually At 99, as expected. So you come back over. There is more iron still there. It honestly would maybe, and requires 4.6 cycles, and I don't think our batteries last long. 1.9, 1.2, and 1.1. Yep, do not last it long. Six alloy per cycle. Okay, electronics are being made. Research into the demotic quarters. High quality accommodation does sound like they're gonna be even happier than the optimized quarters. Mostly in crew quarters, +2 in optimized quarters, and then maybe +3 from the demotic quarters. And I assume that the cell housing is gonna be negative in turn. Also, how many people fit in there? 5291. So I assume it's gonna be like one bigger. So 9 by 3? Maybe? That would actually kind of fuck up my planning here. If they are that much bigger. I mean, if they are any amount of bigger, it's gonna fuck up my planning. Except if they're 6 by 6. In which case, they're a bit big, but I guess acceptable. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't fit them there unless I remove that battery and put it somewhere else, but I could put that there. So it is possible. I don't have any more research to do for now, so we're gonna have to wait until we get research from this. Also, how much food have we delivered? None. Okay, it does grab food immediately as well. Good. And I think, because if I recall correctly, the workers at the EVA airlocks are running a risk if we have them outside. So probably as soon as possible we'll just bail them. Also, you grab people first, which apparently does include colonists. And now you get additional people. 94%. How much do we still need? 2, which should take me 3 cycles? Every 5 cycles, okay. And then I'll see how big that is, in fact. The food production should absolutely cover anything at this point. The crop farm, lifesaver. Except for that. Right. So, the 2 big things I have in my tech tree, Health Center and the Exo Fighting Dome, I probably research after the train station. Hull Temple. Is there a... That kind of feels like a spoiler. Okay, first things I'm gonna research is the faster cargo ships. And then I need the... Less impact, less moving, less moving. Solar panels, I could get additional power. Just adjustable panel orientation, so that needs this. Photosensitive lamination is cheaper. The batteries I could upgrade. This reduces training time. Dormitory cell requires this and induced sacrifice. Anti-nihilist, okay. Is a bit weird that the second needs to be done before we can do the first. Team rotation! Can now accommodate 200 non-workers, holy shit. Dormitory cell. Induced sacrifice and heat recovery is required. Tech lab, intelligent lab. That is probably actually a massive priority just to get more passive science. But then the faster cargo ship. LG firm. Is you done? Demotic quarter. It's actually also just 3x6. I wish I could just immediately upgrade that. But that is a massive upgrade. That is, I believe, the single best upgrade we could have here. How expensive are you? 80 and you cost an electronic, so that kind of explains that. But just more people, nearly double. Not quite. I think it's what, from 40 to 75 without upgrades, so... I mean, it's 35 more people. That's 95%? Nah, 90%. Is it 90%? No, it isn't. Whatever. It's somewhere around that. It's somewhere around that number. So it is a massive upgrade. It is actually It's actually 90%, isn't it? No, not quite. It's something like 88%. But that should absolutely cover all of our housing needs. If we ever can afford to build them. But it kind of makes me think that, yeah, we're gonna need maybe an additional industrial sector. I think the insect farms I can delete. Okay, one more electronic in the works. Yeah, no. How much? You have extra hours. Right, turn that off. We're not gonna need it. Get actually some workers for Sector 1. How many can you accommodate? 407. No, you can accommodate up to 600 crew members. That's actually gonna need additional, just straight up additional food mess halls if I make it a population center, isn't it? I also have to get rid of those and then probably just replan the entire thing. They are 4x8 versus 3x6. I have 2 spaces left, which isn't great. I just realized the 6x6 of the fire station fits exactly in there. So that's neat. Okay, we have some iron. The electronic is done. Should be delivered over at some point. Hey, having all of this debuffs from the DES, the Dead Earth Syndrome thing. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that most people would be pretty fucking depressed if Earth just blew up. Or died. Alright, let's see how big the algae farm plots are. If they are bigger than 4x4, I'll have to... Actually, that... If they are bigger than 4x4, so 9 times the 4x4 is 9 times 16 is 144. If they are 5 big and they are... So 5x5 and do 4, that's 100 plots. If they are 6x6, they would be... What is that? 36 times 4 would be 144 as well, wouldn't it? However, 6x6 is way easier to plan with. Especially since this thing is 4x6. Since these also operate on a on the 3 times scale. And these operate on a 4 times scale, so meh. Let's see, what does the algae farm have to say for itself? How big are you? You are 4x6. That does make planning a lot easier. How much do you produce? An automatic of up to 400. Okay. 4x6 is 24 times 4 is 896. And you produce 4 water into 4 food per cycle. You do 1.5 water into 1.3 food per cycle. With a harvest... Holy shit. You're gonna actually need 1 water per food. And 16 water for an entire plantation. You need... What's 1.5 times 9? That's... 9... It's not quite 16. Okay, yeah, the algae farm I'm pretty sure is just straight up better. How much do those cost? 24. It's also cheaper. That's 7 spots. Could build it there, but that's a bit off-center. If I build it there, there is 7 spots remaining. Do I have anything for space that's 7 wide? I don't think so. Yeah, they're all 9 by 9 or 12 by 9. And they can't really rotate. Having an evil airlock here though wouldn't hurt either. So if I just do that to cut that off, I think I can just fully replace that thing. The farm up there. And if I do that, then I can do here. 2, 3, 4. This is 4. And then that's 5, which could fit an alternative life center. With the 7 there, however, I think I'd rather have the DLS center over there and the memorial as well. Which of course means I have to replace the memorial again and rebuild it, but I guess it's fine. So, okay, algae. Definitely, let me actually pull out the calculator for that. Like 1.3 food per cycle for 9 fields is, what is this, 9 and then 2.7, so 11.7 compared to 4 times 4, which is 16. Wait, how much electricity do you eat? 6. However, 9 times 4 is the same as is more than 4 times 6. The crop farm is just all around worse. One additional plantation, one additional plantation. Okay, so you do have the negative that you can't just get free upgrade, free growth speed upgrades. But that is actually kinda great. And I will absolutely replace that crop farm. No question about that. And then I have 7 spaces here, which again fits perfectly some of the X by 7s or 7 by X's, which we could fit a Chronic Center, not really necessary. We can absolutely fit the stability buildings. We could fit all of them except the Alternative Life Center, which goes like here. Right. Unfortunately, I do not have too much time, so short one, and tomorrow will completely be skipped because I'll have to leave even earlier. So, I hope you have a nice remaining Saturday, hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow, hope you have a nice evening later, hope you have a nice afternoon, and hope you very much later have a good night. Goodbye.